Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to the black screen. There's HBZ Live. How you all doing? Can you hear me? So we got in the chat, we got EA32, MH Mishuk, San79, Luke Zabri, Humit, Sandeep, one of our testers. Thank you very much, Sandeep, for all of your testing. Amos, Mighty Ghost, another one of our testers. Thank you very much, guys. We've got Ozan and Mr. Pickford and Elton Dwyer. Seen your name, Elton, for many times, for many years. So I hope you're all well. So thanks for turning up. It's been quite a while since I've done a live, and I wanted to show the beta release and the new CM15 that's going to be released as well, and just really go from there really, and get some questions and all that. So first of all, I'm going to show you the new CM15. So this is going to come out with the mod, so it's going to be what you're going to need to use when you're using the mod, because you will not be able to see certain things with the old version, but this new one you'll be able to see a lot more. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples of things that you can't do with the old CM and what you can do with the new one. So the first thing, the major thing, is there was a problem with the dates. So this has now been updated. The birth dates have all been updated. Have also, if we go to if we go here and go to the rosters, you've got your join dates are now updated. So when a player joins really early, like a later date, like 2022, you don't have a problem with any of this stuff. Now, that's one thing. I haven't got the faces loaded, but what you will be able to see is when the faces load up, you'll be able to see all of their hair properly and stuff like that. And the reason I'm releasing this version of CM15 is because you should be able to edit FIP14 much better using this version, and you'll be able to do far more with it than you've been able to do before. The problem before was that it would, when you would save things with CM15, it would kill career mode, because career mode has advanced to a point now where it has to be done separately to CM15. It's always been a little bit like that, but before, with like Modern Way and things like, and other older mods, you could still kind of get away with saving it with CM15 and still play it, whereas with HBZ mod and FIP mods, you can't do that because there's just too much to do. So let me see. So yeah, no, thank you, Sandeep. You did really well, and it's everybody's come back with really good feedback on the mod so far, which is good. And those leagues that I asked you to test were really important, because those are the ones that I've made changes to, and of course I've still got England to fix, but I've fixed the MLS now. Saudi's fine. All of the America's leagues are fine, so it's really good. And the other reason I wanted to do this video is because it's been quite a long time since I started testing. I think it's been 6 weeks or something, and testing was only supposed to take me about 2 weeks, and then I was going to release the mod. So the mod's really late, and that's because I started a new job and my job got busy, and all that sort of stuff. So I just haven't had the time to do it. So that's why you've not seen it. And unfortunately, that's how things have been with me, because I'm not a kid, I'm an adult, and I don't get the time to do this stuff. So it comes last on everything, but I enjoy doing it. And this is the biggest news. This will be the last mod that I release on a big scale. So if I release any for next season, it will be very, very tiny updates. And that's why I'm doing the beta releases, because if I am going to do one, it'll be smaller, so you won't have all of the extra stuff that I'm going to be adding. So just so you know, this is it's coming to an end after what has it been, 10 years of FIFA 14. So yeah. So let's show you the mod, shall we? So basically, FIP14 version 5 beta version is going to be pretty much a FIFA 23 conversion with the Russian Premier League, with the Mexican League, with the Colombian and Chile leagues. We're also going to have the Brazilian League as well, which, you know, has been removed, although a lot of the teams still remained, but none of the players. We also are going to have, what else have we got that we don't have? So I'm not adding, Japan's not in there currently, but that will be in the full release. We also have, of course, I just mentioned Mexico. And then finally, we've got all of the European leagues, as you would expect. Okay. Yeah, so let me just see, is there any questions so far? Yeah, hey, it has been a long time. Hello from Syria. Wow, there you go. Lots of people from all over the world. It's great. I love it. I think I've been waiting for a long time for the mods. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I'm glad I'm going to be releasing things very soon. And yeah, I appreciate that, Ahmed. Yeah, it is going to be an end. You know, at the end of the day, I'm a lot older now, and other things are just too important, and I get frustrated with modding sometimes, because I'd love to spend more time, but I just can't, you know. So, will all the 32 World Cup countries be there? Yes, they will. So what we will do is I will come and I will show you the international teams. So now, for the first time, where are we? What will I put them under? There we go. Right, so we have... Actually, no, it'd be better if I show you this way. There we go. So we have 69 teams that are in the patch this year. So every single team, I'll just scroll through them slowly. Every single team that's in the World Cup are in there. Now, you know that FIFA 23 World Cup mode is coming out this week, and that mode will be added into the beta, which I wasn't going to do originally, but I'm going to do that. So when this gets released very, very soon, you'll see all of those updated teams in there and so on. So really, no, yeah, 69, yeah, good number, right? So that's that team. So the other team, so there's a couple of people that keep asking me about certain teams, so I'll show you what we've got. So of course, now I don't like these types of teams, but AFC Richmond are in the mod, of course, but they are not going to be in career mode from default, so you'll have to swap out a team using the in-game menu to play AFC Richmond. The reason I've done that is because I don't want these players in career mode. It's just the way it is. A lot of people actually really do not want fake players in career mode, so that's why. EA32, what language do you use to create this from? English, always in English. English is the main language, and then after I've done the updates, I then convert to all of the other languages, and I'm going to try and get the Turkish language in again if I can fix that. So, okay, so Besiktas. Now, this is actually an interesting question, because you're a Besiktas fan, I imagine, Fahad. And so I'm going to show you Besiktas, and I want you to tell me if you see something that you wasn't expecting, because it's not in FIFA 23. Right, so we'll open up Besiktas, and let's see, is it Besiktas? I'm sure it is Besiktas. So yeah, I think you'll find that some of the players that were missing are actually in. So if you don't know, people watching, with the Turkish league, some of the Brazilian players are not licensed in FIFA 23, so they're not in there. So players like, I think it's Wellington, he's back. I think it's Wellington for Besiktas. Oh, programming language, C++, or C++, C++, yeah. And who else have we got? I think we've also got, I can't remember all the players now, it's gone off my head. Oh, Salza, I think, is another one as well. I think Salza's the other one. So yeah, so you will see them. They're not in FIFA 23, but they are in Turkish university. Well, Salty, what you need to do is get on with your university work, my friend. Right, first of all, Kosciela, do not spam in my bloody chat, please. Okay. Right, so let's go to Upamanu. Is that how you say your name? Anyway, will Hero Indian Super League have the latest 2020 season kits with original kit fonts and sponsor logos? I don't know if it's going to have all of that, because it's just whatever is in FIFA 23 currently. But it's, of course, the league is in there. Let me see the ISL. So you're going to have all your teams. Yeah, all the latest ones. And you should have all of the latest players as well. And it will have the kits, but I don't know about all the sponsors and stuff like that. If we don't have them, I'll see if I can update them during the season. But yeah, it's just, unfortunately, what I think people don't quite understand is that EA don't release everything all at the same time. They release things like I do, actually, as modders do. We release things in parts. That's exactly what EA does. So there are things like shoes missing, like boots and balls and things that they're all missing, and then as the season goes by, they add this stuff. So I will check out the kits. I can't have the kits on there at the moment, and one of the reasons I can't is because, believe it or not, I need about 400 gigabytes free when I am messing around creating mods, because I have so many files that I'm sent that I need to unpack, that I need to create when I'm downloading things from FIFA 23. So it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of stuff that people don't know. For example, when I convert the kits from FIFA 23 PC, which will be done after the beta, that takes nearly 2 days just to convert the kits. And that's using a script as well. It's insane how long it takes. So I hope that answers your question anyway on the ISL. Hey Harry, I have a cracked FIFA 14, and sometimes in career mode in the end of the match it's cracked, and when I play again the match I go to the menu normally. So with that, I don't really support cracked games anyway, because that's a surefire way of my mods and my videos being shut down. But the problem usually is because the FIFA version is usually out of date, or the way it's been cracked causes a problem with the files. So it's really something that's very difficult for me to deal with. I use an Origin version or an EA version of the game. So the only thing I can suggest is just check the installation, make sure everything's in there, regenerate as well, and just try. But it should work, but unfortunately I can't guarantee it. Veghorst, is he there? Don't know, is he? Veghorst. Veghorst. There we go. Wout Weghorst. Netherlands, Besiktas, on loan from Burnley, and his stats 78 with 79 potential. Boom. Don't really know him very well. He's strong. I bet he's tall, is he? Yeah, big old lump. Oh, I remember him, yeah. Cool, big lump. There you go. That's Veghorst for you. Harry, is it possible to get an Arabic commentary? No, as far as I'm aware, no. It's got Arabic language, though. You should be able to use that. I know that some of the menus I've done have got Arabic text in them. No worries, Coachella. There will be World Cup mode. Yes, there will. So I can't show you the World Cup mode because I haven't actually created it yet, but it's very quick for me to create. Very, very quick. It's going to have, all you'll have is you're going to have, the 32 teams, and you're going to tournament mode and you'll play that, and it's pretty straightforward really, and that's a tournament only mode. For any of you that won't know, to get FIFA 22 World Cup in career mode, it's set in the regular summer slot. It's not set to the winter, because if I would have wanted to make it authentic, I would have had to have made 2 World Cups. One that is just for 1 year and goes in the middle of the season, and then the other one which just carries on as normal. And then and that's really messy, of course. Or I change them all to the winter one, and then every World Cup is in winter, and it just doesn't feel right. So I've left it as it is, and that's the easiest way to do it. So what's new with graphics? What do you mean new with graphics? Can you give me a bit more, ask a little bit more, go a bit deeper on the question, because there's a lot. If you're asking about faces, boots, balls, like for example with the balls, I have these the Liga MX balls. What else have I got here? So we've got the free Liga balls. So we've got the Algeria ball. Varying quality on some of the balls. What else have we got? We've got the... See, do I have the Nike balls in here? I don't think I have the new ones in here loaded at the moment. Oh yeah, there you go. New Nike balls. These are the older ones. All of these will be invisible in the new game, actually, thinking about it. You're not going to see these. Don't know why I'm showing you these, but there you go. So I've got the Saudi Arabia ball. There's loads. Like you're going to have all of the things that you want to see, basically. So that's good. Fix this year. What about player ratings? Is it like FIFA 23? Yeah, all the player ratings are exactly like FIFA 23. But so this is, let me show you something. So with FIFA 23, it has a slightly different way of calculating the overalls. So this is the overall of Joe Cole, which is 89, but actually it should be 87. And so there is a different way that FIFA 14 calculates stats. So the overall might be different, and in some cases it's lower, and some cases it's higher. But the statistics, as in all of these and all of these and all of these, will be the same as FIFA 23. And it'll be the same as whatever squad update I say it is when I release it. Yeah, I'm hoping to put Turkish language in. Probably with a beta, actually. It should be ready for then. Hi buddy, will Serbian League be in career mode in final release? I am Mickey1 from Forum. Well, this guy, okay, Mickey1, actually created Serbian League. And the Serbian League isn't going to be in the beta one, but it is going to be in the full release. So everyone give this guy a round of applause, because he created all of the Serbian League. It's got the trophies, it's got some stadiums, it's got the kits, it's got all of the players, and I can't wait, because we've never had the Serbian League in it before, so that's good. And whilst we are on leagues as well, we've also got the French third division coming up as well, so that's good. That's going to be great. I can't wait to have that in there, because that's supposed to have been in for 2 years now, and I haven't got round to doing it. We're going to have the Czech Republic League, we're going to have the Greek League, the Cypriot League, we're also going to have the Egyptian League. I think it's done. I think the Northern Ireland League is done as well. I mean, there's loads. There's so many that we're working on. It's unbelievable. I also mentioned Japan will be back at some point as well. And what you're going to see is you'll have an expanded UEFA competition, where the other, some of the other nations will have smaller competitions, and then you'll have an AFC version and a CONCACAF version and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot more to get. There's loads to be added. There's so much to do. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, so thank you, Sandeep. It's true. I think I'll be honest with you. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of the mods that you play, they're my mods. Just so you know, the people that you see, some of these people are bigger than me. They steal my mod. So a lot of the Brazilian mods that you see, they stole my mod and then they add the Brazilian teams on top. It's you'll be surprised, actually, and you're wondering, oh, that's not true. No, it is true, because I leave in my files, it has my name in the files. So when you look through them, you'll see my name in files, and they never ever find all of them. So you always see my. And one guy stole my mod, tried to say it was mine, and it had my special text that I put in on one of his videos. So yeah, you get a lot of that, but yeah, I'm really happy. I don't care as much as I did once, but yeah, it's nice when I catch people. Good evening, Harry. Is it possible to add the Arabic language and the African Champions League in this latest patch? So with the African Champions League, Scouser09, if any of you know who he is he works on FIP14, and he's actually worked on the African League, and I probably shouldn't tell you that, because he doesn't want to say anything until things are released. He's not as annoying as me. He waits and he gets everything done and then he releases it, rather than getting everyone excited. So it won't be in the beta version, but it may be in another one. And as for the Arabic language, it will be updated, so it should be in there. Will the South African team Sundowns be available? Yes, it will. Look, I will show you. So they are... What's the name of the league? Is it DZ? I can't remember the name of the league now. I'll tell you what I'll do. What? So that is DSTV. Okay. See, I forget all the names of the bloody leagues. There's so many of them. There you go. Mamelodi Sundowns FC. So, and there's the roster. That's the roster from FIFA 23. Enjoy. They will also possibly be in the Club World Cup if you get that far. But you won't be able to play them unless I make a league for them. So I'll look at finding a way of getting some sort of African league together if I can at some point this season. Actually, FIFA 22 didn't have updated kits for RSL till their last. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. So this is the thing. So with the ISL kits, it's just if I can get them done, then I will. I think he means a gameplay for pitch graphics to be crystal green. Yeah, so when you play with the mod, there are mods, and I don't advertise these enough, and I think when I do a release, I need to talk about these more. But basically, if you go into FIP, you've got this folder called mods, and in mods you have all of these things that you can install. And believe me, if you've got enough power in your machine, there's a couple of things that you want to have on. So the first thing is enhanced weather effects. Makes a really nice effect with the weathers, especially when it's raining. It gives like a quite nice misty look, and the snow's a lot better for sure. There's the kit wrinkles, make the kits look a little crisper, which is really, really nice. And then you've also got this one, the high quality hair render, so that when you're playing, it just makes the players look even more quality. It's really, really good. So that if your computer can handle it, those are really good. And then you've got the HBZ graphics mod. Now, I've not really made that many, but this was one that I made. If you install this, then it just improves the color a little bit, gives it like a HDR look as well. It looks pretty good. I quite like it. And of course, any mod that you see out there with these things, if you see a gameplay mod, then you can use them. You just need to install them. You know, the mod is ready for all of that stuff. I really hope Garnacho is there with MUFC. Who Garnacho? What, Man City or Man United? Manchester United. Let's have a look. Did you say Garnacho? Yep, there you go. Here we go. Massively overrated Man United players, as usual. 85 potential. Never played a game. Rubbish player. Yep, he's there. Yeah, as usual. Crap players. Yeah, he is there. Romanian League in beta. Yep, the Romanian League is definitely in there. Bosh. It's called Casa Liga currently. That will be updated. In fact, I should update that now. Super Bet. Superliga. Don't want to mess my DLC up. Okay. Okay. Yep. So there you go. That's in there. So excited for Serbia. Yeah, Serbia League will be cool, really. It's going to take a little while for me to check through it, and I also have to convert it to FIFA 16 as well. So it'll take a little while for it to be added to the mod. I don't know how long it's going to take between the beta version and the full release. Maybe after the World Cup, but it'll definitely be this year though, because I won't have time otherwise. Will Serbian be playable in Korea in final release? Yeah, man. Yes, it will. Thank you very much, Mickey. Can you add entrance music for Champions League, UEFA League, etc.? I think it's possible. Modin mods. Yeah, it is possible. And you can use Modin Way mod to add them, actually. And do you know what? I keep saying I'm going to get and add it, and then I never do a video to show how you do it. So I will make sure I do that for the full release. Not the beta one, but the full release, okay? If it's possible, can you make the Foot V for the new FIP14, please? Foot V, who's Foot V? What league is that? Is that South American League or is that a UEFA League? I recognise it, but I can't remember what league it is. Can you tell me what league, please? Yeah, lots of thanks going to Mickey. Well deserved. Yeah, they are majorly stolen from you. Most glaring proof is that they don't release theirs until Harry does. I know quite a few names. So yeah, it's a shame. I used to get really annoyed about it, but I don't care anymore. I earn a shitload of money on a new job now. I'm having a great time. My life is great. I don't let things like that bother me anymore. But I used to get very annoyed. Will there be women's teams? Love from South Africa? No. One thing I am not doing is adding women's teams to FIP14. It's nothing personal. It is personal. I don't like women's football. I think it's rubbish. And I don't like crap players who should be rated 30 or 40 overall, getting ratings like 90. They're rubbish. They're not very good. And I don't know. I'm joking. I'm messing around. Do you know what it is? The truth is, there has actually been a mod that I helped release earlier in the season, and that has the women's team in it. And if it doesn't have the latest ones, they will be in it. Career mode is not possible with it. Tournament mode, of course, you can do that. The body model is available, but I have to replace another body model that's in use to use it. It's just a pain, and I have so many leagues that I have to update, and that's the thing that people don't seem to understand, is that I have to do all these leagues and then just creating leagues that really I don't really want, and actually not many people want it, to be honest with you. I get a couple of people asking me a season, but it's not very popular. So, you know, online people pretend it's popular, but it's really, really not. If I released the female mod, it wouldn't get a lot of downloads, and that's just the truth. Sorry guys. Harry, please show me Bayern Munich team once. Sure, buddy. There you go. That's the team. I'll leave that there so you can have a look. Hi, Maestro. I have lost track of your updates. Will you continue 23, 24? Thank you for wonderful work. Wow. Thanks a million, sir. No. No. Definitely, I won't be. No, I'm not going to be doing that. What kits have I got? I can't show you the kits at the moment, I'm afraid. But please, anyone, if you can, write in English, because I can't always understand. With the Chilean, I don't know. Please write in English, because I can't understand this bit. I lost it. I don't understand what you mean. Make it like real FIFA 23. All right, I'll make it rubbish if you want it that badly. I can do that, no problem. Maximo Peroni in Vélez is available or not? Maximo Peroni, okay. Peroni, you guys are all after just one player. Oh, what, this guy? Let's see this guy. I don't actually know who he is. You know, you'd be surprised at how few players I actually know, considering I look at so many. So, he's not very tall, short, 70 overall, 85 potential, that's decent. He's slow. He's got really generic stats, it looks like. He's a good player, though. Got good dribbling, it looks like. Nothing special going on here, though. Yeah, so there he is. He's in there. In the beta version, we can play career mode without any crash. Yeah, it should be. Should be. Once I fix the England leagues, I've fixed MLS, that's fixed. I think once I've fixed England and updated the Champions League's entrance, we're good to go, I think. Lisandro Martinez. No, I'm not showing you Lisandro Martinez. Everyone knows he's in the game. What's wrong with you? Or Darwin Núñez. No, man. Greek Super League. Yeah, Greek Super League is not in the beta, but it will be available. Harry, now I'm going to get Saka and bench him. Man, get off my chat. When I grow up, I want to be a master modder like Harry the Great BullZak. Yeah, go for it, man. Do it now. Don't wait. You say Serbia League will be in? I say it will, but not in the beta version. So I just want to be very clear. The beta version is not going to have everything to expect in the 37 in the full release. It's just not going to. Okay, so just bear that in mind, but don't wait for the full release. Download the beta, give me all the feedback you can, tell me if there's any problems, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like. Really give it a good go, because if for any reason, and it's always possible with my lifestyle, if there's any reason that I can't do another mod, you'll regret not playing this one, especially because it's going to have the World Cup in it and so on. So just remember that it can happen. It's happened to me once before where I didn't even end up modding for about 8 months. So just be aware of that. Hey bro, will UFICON still be available? No, not in the beta they won't be. So I created the original database that FIP14 and FIP14's created on, and it had thousands of players, including like the women's teams and all that. And I sent it to Scouser, and because Scouser was doing some stuff, he got fed up because I've got like 5 different versions of each youth icon and all these different icons, and he got fed up, so he deleted them all. So I'm not going to add them in until in the full release. He wants them, but to be fair, it is quite annoying having duplicate players. So yeah, he's deleted them all. He's deleted loads of stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting the database back from him and then putting all the players back. Can you do something which can delay Ronaldo retirement period, as in previous mod he retires at age 37, 38? Not really, right? So with things like this, the problem is every now and again, every generation, you get your sort of Abramoviches and your Ronaldos, and the problem is that if I change the retirement for the players that are good like this, it's really difficult to tune it so that the really good players sort of retire quite late, and the maybe not so good ones retire early. It is possible, but it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. So unfortunately, Ronaldo's old, man. This is the problem, and he may keep playing for a long time, but unfortunately, 37, 38, that's pretty old, you know. So I will see what I can do, but if I could do it for per person, for like per player, then that would be great. But it's just not possible, I'm afraid. I don't know, Rodrigo. What about career mode crash issues? Yeah, it should be fine with crashes. Crashes should be alright. The testing's been done. Guys were really good. So you shouldn't need to worry about that. In the final, yeah, so Bruno, you asked me this before. So the final release will have the actual HBZ mod in it, so that will work on player growth. And if nobody knows what he's talking about, when you have players like young players like Mbappe and Haaland and those sorts of players, because their potential is high but their overall is really high, so they're normally like 3 or 4 points away from their potential, they don't grow very fast. So what happens is that these players can stay like 89, and then maybe next year they might still be 89, but then the following year's 90, and before, you know, and they get up to their potential, but it doesn't grow very quickly. And that's because their potential and their overall are really close, but they're very, very young. And the problem is that most players are not that good, you know, at that age, you know, so you might have like these players where you've got a player who's got a 70 overall and then his potential 85. Well, that player can grow pretty quickly up to an 85, but once he starts getting close to 85, depending on his age, he might not get there. And so it's hard to get the balance right, because you don't want these 70 rated players to also become like 90s, because you've just had to tweak these players. So it's not an easy thing to do, but it can be done. Crashes, yep, the crashes are fine. Please don't spam the same question. Hey Harry, please show me Man City squad if you don't mind. I don't mind. And by the way, your reign as the top in England, I think it's going to be over, my friend. I think it will be over, because the mighty Arsenal are back in town. So there you go. Have a little look at that, Etam. Or Etam. Is the first division of Venezuela... So, no, Venezuelan League, the first division is not in. But I might do what Scouser did, where he took the players and the teams from the league that are available in the different updates for FIFA 23 and add them so that they're available. So I will have a look and see what we've got available, and you might find that the Venezuelan League is in a future update, but for now that's it. All right, even tell is there. Thank you so much. No problem at all. Thank you, Adil. What have I done there? Okay, will the player career mode age be the same? Yes, I can't do anything about that. That's a problem with the created player. There's nothing to do. I can't do anything about that. What you have to understand with player ages in game is they are related to FIFA 14 when it was released. It's not related to how they are today. So you might find that players like Mbappe, for example, are like 12, you know, and things like that. And the same is true for your career mode player, because the season is set in like 2022. Of course, your player is going to be like 26, 27 or whatever it is. Excuse me. Harry, can there be some mode like Volta Football just a 5? But no, not possible, I'm afraid. Also, see, this is the thing about the internet. No one plays Volta. No one plays it. But there's always one person on the internet who wants to play it. You know? Which are the new stadiums? I'm from Turkey, Harry. I'm not going to talk about stadiums. If any of you have been following me for a while on the different platforms, you'll know that I had a major problem with stadiums last season. And what it was is I had a corrupted hard drive, which is why you'll see everything's different now. Had a corrupted hard drive, and it just basically damaged all of my FIFA files, all of the faces, all of the boots, there's so much damage done, so I've had to rebuild a lot of stuff. So stadiums is the last thing I want to look at, because it's not going to be fun rebuilding that pack. So for the moment, no talk about the stadiums. They won't be in the beta either. They will be in the full release, but not in the beta. Tunisian national team will be available. Yeah, I think Tunisia is, yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, look, there we go. Tunisian team. So some of the rosters, by the way, may or may not be fully updated. Always happy to hear from people who tell me what teams and what players should be where. So if you do notice that some players are missing and definitely should be there, let me know. When will you release the mod? I don't give out release dates, my friend. One thing I need to ask, is there any chance I have 5 subs this season? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. I think we did some tests. Scouser thinks he might be able to do it in FIFA 16, but I don't think we'll be able to do it in FIFA 14. They're slightly different. At the end of the year, the Free English League, the game will crash in career mode. No, that will be fixed. I'm fixing that this week. The FIP14 is the first division of Venezuela. I thought it was that league. Yeah, so like I just said, if I can, I will, but at the moment it's not. Will it be possible to start player career mode in Europe? Yeah, I don't see why not. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see why not. Greetings from Peru. Hello. When will the beta version be available for download? Here we go. These are the ones that just want to know. Can I see Arsenal squad? Of course you can. You want to see the best team currently in the world, top of 2 leagues, mate. Best in Europe, best in England. There you go. The quality of this team is unbelievable. And EA, I'll tell you something, EA have done us so dirty, us Arsenal fans. Ramsdale, 92, easy. Ben White should be 89, no doubt. Saliba, 100, at least. Quality defender. Gabriel, maybe 97 because he makes the odd mistake. Zinchenko, ex-Man City, he can't be all that good, can he? But he's been alright, he's been really good. Partey, what a revelation that guy's been. And Xhaka, oh my god, redemption story is unbelievable. And then you've got the 4 up front even. Saka, Martinelli, Jesus, or Gabriel Jesus, or Gabriel Jesus, whatever what you want to say it. And then the magnificent, the French kiss, Odegaard. What a team. Best team in London, best team in England, best team in the world. What about including a player which represents yourself among no team's roster? I have done that before, and I have seen my player in other people's mods when they've stole it from me. So yes, my player is in the game, but you'll never find him because I normally remove him. Harry, I have a problem in the Atlanta Stadium and in the Germany League Stadium, a different way of playing. Have you ever believed it before while playing? It feels fast and consistent. Do you know what? Yeah, it does feel a little bit different in a particular stadium. There is a couple of stadiums that are a bit weird, like the view and stuff. And I think you might be right. It might be a German League Stadium. But I don't know about the different way of playing necessarily. But certainly there's like camera angles and things like that are slightly different in certain stadiums, that's for sure. But when you say you have a problem, yeah, I don't know. I'll look at it and see if I can see something. But right now I'm not concentrating on stadiums because I'm not a fan. When can we play the beta and the final release? Beta in this month and the final release maybe in December. Love you, Harry. Thank you, Bruno. I will say now, I don't give release dates, but you're definitely going to play the beta this month, without a doubt. The full release, I can't guarantee that this month, but we'll see. I would say probably December, yeah. And to be fair, the full release is one of those things that it's going to be pre-winter anyway, so the likelihood it'll be done by the end of the year. But I don't like to say it because the problem is it's the only question that people keep asking me, and it just gets frustrating because I just don't always have the time. Okay, so hi Ray, don't know if you have addressed this before, but how is World Cup going to work in CM? Is going to be played mid-season? No, it's not. I did mention this earlier on actually. Yeah, so it's just going to be played as normal. The World Cup mode in tournament mode will be in November and all that sort of stuff, but no, in career mode it's going to stay as it usually is in the summer because it's a lot of effort just to change it for one season, right? No problem at all. I appreciate the work. Thank you very much, Mr. CG New Creation. Is that chain gang? Does anyone know what chain gang means or what I'm talking about? I wonder. Is it necessary to install version 3 version before installing version 4 in fresh? No. You don't. With all FIP mods, you can either install them over the top of any other mod, including version 3 and version 4, or you can install from fresh. I would suggest though, because I had quite a lot of problems with version 4, I would suggest with this version, the beta version, I would install that on a clean version of FIFA 14 if you can. Is Al Arabi SC team available? Let's have a look, shall we, Slim? Let's have a look. Al Arabi. What league do they play for? Can you tell me what league Al Arabi is? Is it UAE? Because I don't think we do have them, I'm afraid. No, I don't think we've got them. If they are UAE, I did hear that there is a possibility we might have that league later this year, so I'll keep you posted. Harry, can I please see Liverpool squad? Yes, you can. Liverpool squad's going to be relegated this year, it looks like. They're so absolutely poor. I mean, massively overrated. Van Dijk, 90. You're having a laugh, pal. You're actually having a laugh. Seriously, the guy is rubbish. By the way, I'm only joking. Right, let me see. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry for the troubles. I appreciate it. No problems at all, my friend. No problem. Let's see. Did I miss anything there? What is the size of the beta mod? I don't know, actually. I haven't packed it up yet. It's not going to be very big, because I'm only going to really include like the kits and the balls and the shit. There's not going to be loads and loads of stuff in it because I'm trying to fix all the graphics still. So yeah, just it's not going to be like 80 gigabyte. The full release will be, but the big beta won't. Maybe 20 gigabyte, something like that, maybe. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can tell you're an Arsenal fan, Harry. Yes, you can. I am an Arsenal fan. Martin is 78 FIFA having a laugh. Yes, they are, Sandeep. Absolutely. Saka should be a 99. See, you are my people. Thank you. No, they definitely should be a 99, but good player, Saka. He's really, really good. Can you make teams Champions League kit number font default instead of League One example? Yeah. So it all depends on, like, I think people have to understand that to make things like that work, I have to create the asset. And of course, sometimes the asset isn't available. So I do think I have the Liverpool UEFA Champions League font. So that'll be in there. And I've got a new way of doing it as well. So that's good. So, yeah, Liverpool should be in there. I think Paris Saint-Germain will have it. Maybe Real Madrid, Arsenal. I think I've got their fonts and numbers as well. There's going to be quite a few. I've got quite a lot that I can do, I think. As a Real Madrid fan, I'll say Arsenal won't win the Prem this season, Harry. City won't allow it. Man, I don't care what you have to say, my friend. I don't think Arsenal are going to win the league, to be fair. I think that if I am going to talk about Arsenal quickly, I think that I'm really happy. It's been a long time since we've been like high up in the league, and it's really great to see us. And it's amazing, like when you consider that we've won pretty much every game. We lost one against United, we drew against Southampton, and City are so close to us. It just shows you how amazing Man City are. They're just an amazing team. To have that record and City are just behind us, it's insane. Newcastle is my Premier League team, by the way. Well, yeah, it seems like you like them teams with money, my friend. That's all I've got to say. We've got a glory supporter here. Have you updated Arsenal player faces? Yeah, dude, I have. Arsenal, all or nothing season 2 will just be awesome to watch. If they do one, that would be awesome, especially if it's for this season, right? Thank you, Harry, for letting me see the Arsenal squad. I'm a hard fan since 1997. Wow, 1997. I was probably as old. Do you know what? 1997. Oh gosh, I was nearly your age in 1997. Right, is there the Algerian national team in this update? Well, let's have a look, shall we? Algeria. Oh, that looks good. Boom. Look at that. Algeria are available, my friend. Enjoy. Good luck. I hope you do well in whatever tournament you want to play. Can you show the one and only GOAT team, US Sassuolo? All right. I mean, if you say so. Sassuolo Calcio. Here we go. There you go. Not bad. I mean, whatever. No, enjoy it. I love playing with like random teams as well. And to be honest with you, one of the reasons why I'm not committing to doing any mods after this version is because I want to play some mods. You know, like I want to play them. I've been making them for years, and there's been a couple of these seasons I've never even played them. So I think it's time for me to chill out and use my time to play the game for the last time, because it will be the last time. Would a World Cup be held in Qatar in winter and the next World Cup be held in summer as usual? No, I've explained that already. It is available. Thanks for everything, Harry. Let's have a look. Universidad de Chile. Yes, they should be in, actually. I don't think I've got... I don't think I have... Oh, what am I doing? Wrong league, idiot. What one? What's the name of... I can't remember the name of your league. So here we go. Campeonato. There we go. There you go. Now, with these teams, the squads may or may not be updated. I'll have to check with Scouser, actually, because I can't remember what I did with those teams. I think some of the players may be missing. But let me know. Okay, still in class. I'll watch this when I get home. Please don't delete stream. No, I'll keep it available, don't worry. Arsenal definitely getting top 4. Yeah, I hope so. Fenerbahce, yep, Fenerbahce. You want to see Fenerbahce? Okay, Fenerbahce, there you go. It's 1:30 I'm in India. Well, go to bed. Honestly, go to bed, my friends. Sleep is very, very important. Had some network problems, just came, so please, when are you releasing the FIP? Very soon. I'm not going to give an exact date, but very, very soon. Show Barcelona. Why? No one likes Barcelona, my dude. No one likes them. I'm joking. Let's have a look, shall we? See Barcelona. Are they criminally overrated? No, they're not. Look how bad they are. Oh, my God. Wow, they've really dropped. Enjoy the Europa League, my friends. And the Galatasaray squad. Right, this is going to be the last one because it looks to me like chat is slowing down and it's now nearly 8 o'clock. I've been live for an hour, so this will be the last team I show. So, just to recap, CM15, new one, will be out. With the mods, with the beta version, you need to install that, and yeah, go from there, really. You want to see Chelsea? Why? Who's interested in Chelsea, man? Like, seriously, Chelsea are absolute nobodies. But alright, I'll do Chelsea. Bosh. There you go. Right, so final thing. Any advice on how I can get... Oh, sorry. Serious question. Who's your GOAT player? What, currently playing? Do you know what? I don't watch enough other teams anymore to really rate even players like Mbappe and Haaland. I don't watch them enough to know how good they are. I've always felt Neymar was... You know, when you see a player and you hear that they're really good, but when you see them play, they're not really that good. Neymar's always been like that. Kaká was the same too. And JB Carragher. So all-time GOAT for me was Thierry Henry. He was criminally... he should have been the world's best player and he should have got a Ballon d'Or without a doubt. It's really wrong that he didn't. He was better than Ronaldinho. Best player without a doubt. The classiest player was definitely Bergkamp. But I'm going to have to say it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That guy is just amazing. He's just good at everything, And obviously he's getting a bit older now, but that guy's amazing. I think I'm going to have to give it to Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Any advice on how I can get CM to work? It installs but doesn't open, but FileMaster works well. What CM what 14? I think CM14 doesn't work in Windows 10, but CM15 does. So install that. Good luck, Russell. Thank you so much for it. No, cool, man. See you soon, Benson. Who are you backing in the world other than England? Probably Brazil, I guess. I've always had a soft spot for Brazil. Who is Kabile? No, I don't think so. I don't know who they are. What's their actual name? No, I don't know. Sorry, dude. Harry's go. I've already shown Besiktas. Go back earlier in the video. You'll see them. How many seasons can you play the career mode? 15 seasons. That's the default. It's not higher than that. How do you go about increasing the average of homegrown players in career mode? I mean the homegrown players that can be found with the scouts. Normally with better scouts, to be honest with you. And you scout in the country that you're in. If you scout in England, you get English players. I don't really understand the question, to be honest with you, my dude. Yeah, I mean, that's how it works. They don't, like, if you scout someone in England, then they come back English. They're not like Italian or anything. So yeah. Do you play your patch? Yes, I just mentioned that. I would love to. Can you show the Serbia national team? All right, last one, and then I'm done. All right, there we go, boys and girls. We're going to leave it on Serbia. Sorry, Amos, but that is the last one. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining the stream. Whilst I'm saying goodbye, I'll put Carter on there while I'm saying goodbye. Yeah, whilst I'm saying goodbye. So look out for the mod. It's going to be very, very soon. I have a holiday next week, so it'll be out maybe sometime during that week. Who knows? Is it possible to change players' position in the game? No, you can't do that. Like FIFA 23, no, you can't do that. Does your patch updates the gameplay? No, it doesn't update the gameplay by default. Right, Emmanuel, Elton, EA, Amos, all the rest of you guys, thank you very much for joining the live. I hope you really enjoy the game. So not in game, I mean in the CM. Sorry if I'm not explaining clearly. Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, you meant this. You meant CM. Well, I'm going to release this new one. So if you download this and try and install this one, this will definitely open. Okay? All right. Cheers, guys. I really thank you all for coming along. And I will see you very, very soon.